Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Michaela Barnhart and I am a first year second grade teacher in South Carolina, and this is our first weekly vlog of the school year. Alright guys, so ignore the mess that is this right here. Pups are down there. The bed is not having clothes on right now because Oscar decided to throw up in the bed this morning before we got out of bed, so that's in the wash. But anyways, I want to give you guys a quick little outfit. Today I am wearing this little ruffle end dress. It has this little, like, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but this little like detail right here. And then the end of it is kind of like ruffled up too. So super cute. I got it from Belk. My grandmother actually just bought it for me. So that is the dress for today. I'm wearing these little like teardrop earrings or whatever you want to call these, just in this little gold like plated things. I don't know. And then of course Apple Watch engagement ring. I need to go put my lanyard on, and I'm not sure what shoes I'm gonna wear because Oscar decided to chew up my brand new sandals. So we're gonna figure that out in just a second too. But that is the fit for today. I'm gonna go pack my lunch, get all of my stuff ready to go, and then head out to school. So I will catch up with you guys when we get there. Okay friends, wow, what a morning. It is now 12:30. I'm sitting down to eat my salad that I packed for lunch. So I thought I would just hop on and talk to you. Most people are leaving, so there's not quite as many people here right now. But I was hoping, why am I so shaky right now? I need to eat. I was hoping to be able to talk to you guys this morning when I got here. That did not happen because as soon as I came in the door, it was like hit the ground running today. We had a staff meeting. We had all kinds of stuff. So now I'm taking a breather. I got my outdoor bulletin board done like in the hallway, which obviously I'm not going to show you. It looks just like the one. I did exactly the same as the one I put in here. I just made a, I cut out letters to say the future of the world is in this room. So, and my plan is to have the kids on the first day write like on a poster or something. I'm going to try to find something where they will fill in what they want to be when they grow up. And I'm going to take their picture of them holding it, and then get the pictures printed and post them on the board. That's kind of my thought right now. But yeah, so that's done for what I can do for it right now. So I also am rearranging my room because they have to be 3 feet. And the more we talked about it, the way that we had set up our rooms was not quite 3 feet. So I'm trying a different source of grouping right now. If this does not work, then we're gonna have to go into just straight rows, everybody facing the front. So we shall see. But I'm going to try this and try to get my principal to come down and check it out at some point today or tomorrow and tell me what she thinks, and then kind of go from there. So yeah, that's kind of what the morning's been like. It's been really good, just very fast paced and a lot going on. So that's why I have not had a chance to like check in and talk to you guys or whatnot. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my food. Then I have to call parents and start setting up times for them to come meet the teacher on Thursday. We're doing ours in 3 different segments, an 8:30, an 8:30, a 3, and a 5:30. Each of them being like an hour-ish long, or however long it takes us. So I need to start calling and setting up those appointments to let parents know what time to come in and letting them pick or whatever, and introducing myself. So I'm kind of a little nervous for that, but it's just a phone call, so it's not quite as scary as meet the teacher will be. But I'm going to do that, and then I think I'm going to start trying to make copies and stuff for the first week, at least some stuff that I know that I want to do, or try to start finding other things to do. So that's my plan right now. I'm going to go ahead and eat lunch and probably watch a YouTube video and just relax, and then we'll get back to work. Alright guys, so I kind of wanted to chat a minute about some things that I have printed and stuff that I'm planning to do the first week. So I'm going to do that really quickly with you guys. The first thing is this little coloring sheet. I just made copies for it. This is what I'm going to give the kids to do. That'll be on their desk with their box of crayons when they come in the room the first day, just so it's something simple, keep them occupied until I'm ready to start class. So that is that. I also just found this packet of first day things that go along with books that I have from Happy Days in first grade. So I'm just going to look through this. I'm not going to use all of these, but I'm going to look through them and see. There's ones for like, I can't even think now, but like first aid jitters or the name jar, those kind of books are all are welcome. So I'm going to look through those and see if I can find anything that I like from that for the first couple days. Then last night on Facebook, I found a lady from, it's right here, I want to be a super teacher. On Facebook, she had free first day plans, so I printed them, given that they were free, to see how she breaks down her day. I was really concerned with this part right here and seeing the procedures and stuff that she goes through and kind of how she does that, because I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Definitely won't just be like using these plans. I'm still going to have my own, but I wanted to just see so that I know that hopefully I'm not missing anything that I need to talk about the first day. But in that kit for free was this little signature sheet. Basically, you just move around the room and find somebody who loves math or has on a red shirt and that kind of stuff. I'm not going to use it exactly like this because I don't know if my second graders are going to be able to read all of this. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter, probably 10 things, and I'm going to do it more like maybe like a bingo or something. I'm not really sure, but I'm not going to do it like this. I'm going to try to keep it a little more simple. So I am going to remake this. So I didn't print that. I just have it up here so that I know I want to do that. And this is kind of similar. I want to do this as well, but I'll be remaking it. It was also from that like little kit. This is a classroom scavenger hunt. So she has all of the things in her classroom on these little lists right here. And basically the kids, you put these numbers around the room. The kids go to that number, right? You know, like if they find the garbage can, they write the number beside it and then where it's at in the room. So I'm going to do something similar to that for our class scavenger hunt, because I would like the kids to get to kind of explore a little bit in the room. But I just thought I would share those ideas. Okay guys, so it is the end of our first work day. Let me see, there we go. So I thought I would just kind of show you how I ended up doing my desks. I don't know if they're going to be able to stay like this or not, but this is what I've come up with for now so that I still have space to do our morning meeting and stuff up front. I also switched out my table today for a larger small group table, so that's nice. I'm going to take that bag with me. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking like. I have a lot of stuff everywhere, but this is what it is. So I am going to get out of here, and I don't know if I'll catch up with you guys this evening or maybe tomorrow morning. Good morning, guys. So it is now Tuesday, August 10th. I just finished getting ready. I can't do an outfit for you guys today because I have on my school shirt. I can show you this part. It just says I believe in the magic of yet, but it does have my school name at the bottom, so cannot show that. But anyway, so the dogs are, I didn't mean to spin you guys around, down there playing, being terrible, like always. But I think I'm about to put up these dishes and then get out of here. That way they will be put up for this afternoon. I need to lay out some meat for tacos for dinner. And then we're going to hit the road and get to school. This is every morning. Guys, what are you doing? Alright guys, so it is now a little bit later in the day. It is 12:52. It's almost 1 o'clock. I have just finished eating lunch. This morning we had our district-wide convocation. So that was like super busy, but I wanted to show you guys, I made a little to-do list of what I want to get done this afternoon. I need to hang this little, it just spells out welcome. I think I'm going to put it on my door. I need to hang that. We got our like Wednesday folders today. My school sends home Wednesday folders each week with important stuff from the school. Not necessarily for me. I'll send home a homework folder every day. But Wednesday folders would have important information in the school, as well as like any like stuff I'm going to send home, like graded papers. So those I need to make a cover for and put my name on them and get them in the things. I need to figure out my layout, do my seating chart after I figure out my layout, and then start printing stuff for Meet the Teacher. So
that's why I was kind of showing you this, because this is what I come up with at the end of the day yesterday, if you guys remember that. But I need to figure out, I don't really like this. And then these friends right here are still not technically 3 feet. Like these two groups and like these two groups are not technically 3 feet apart. So I've got to figure this out soon. I was hoping not to have to put any desk in that back area where it's like harder floor because they slide. And I also didn't want to have to put any desks over in the library so that we could have that a nice big open spot for kids to go read in, like as a center. So I don't know. I'm going to figure it out though. So I think that's what I'm going to do first, because I'll feel a lot better once I get that figured out. I made my name tags yesterday. They're under this. So I need to get those in after I figure that out and get my seating chart done. And then I'll kind of feel a little bit better. And that way, once I have that done, I can start putting papers on the desk for Meet the Teacher. So let's go ahead and get to work on that. Good morning, guys. It is now Wednesday, August the 11th. I am obviously on my way to school. It's around 7:15, so I got an earlier start. I was not leaving until about 7:40ish, 7:35, 7:40 for the past couple days, but I have a few things I want to get done this morning before we have a staff meeting at 9, so I thought I would leave early. Sorry, the angles are terrible. I'm holding you guys up on my phone, and it's not the easiest thing to do while you drive, but anyways, I have quite a to-do list this morning. I printed yesterday, I'll actually show you when I get there. I printed out some communication folder covers for my kids, like Wednesday folders, my school sends home Wednesday folders with any important things from the school, as well as any like graded papers or stuff like that. They'll go home in Wednesday folders. So I have the folders there. They brought them down to me yesterday, so I just need to put the kids' like sleeve thing in the front. So I made those last night, so I need to do that. And then I also need to start printing stuff for Meet the Teacher. I created a sign-in sheet last night. Nothing fancy. It literally just says sign in and it says student name and parent name. I'll show you guys that as well. I brought my computer with me today in a flash drive because that's where I was working on everything, because I have the fonts that I want on my computer. And then I'm just going to save it as a PDF and put it on the flash drive and send it over to print. Send it or put it into my school computer to print. That way I don't have to print it all at home. So yeah, that's the plan for this morning. And then I also want to show you guys, I figured out my desk layout yesterday. As good as I'm going to be able to get it right now, I think. So I'm going to show you guys that as well when I come in, or when I get in this morning. And then yeah, we're just going to see where the day takes us. I'm hoping by this afternoon that I can have everything for Meet the Teacher completely finished, so that I don't have to get there early in the morning, because tomorrow is Meet the Teacher. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'll have everything completely done and ready to go for Meet the Teacher. And then I'm also hoping that we're supposed to get our like schedules and stuff today during our staff meeting, like from when I'll go to related arts, what time lunch is, what time recess is, our bathroom times, that stuff. So I'm hoping that they do give us all that today so that I can finish my pamphlet that I was going to give to all the kids, families or whatever, so that I can put my schedule in there, because I have a spot for the schedule, like our daily schedule, and I have a spot for our activity schedule. So that way they'll know like when to send their kid in tennis shoes and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I need to figure that out today, but that's kind of my main focus, is getting Meet the Teacher stuff ready for today. And then tomorrow, in between Meet the Teacher stuff, I'm gonna start trying to get stuff ready for next week. My team is supposed to have grade level planning today for next week, so we'll see what we get out of that. And then tomorrow, like I said, I can start printing stuff and actually like finalizing my plans once I have my schedule and all that kind of stuff. So that is the plan for today. Lots to do. I'm gonna go ahead and get on to school, and we're gonna get to work. So I'll catch up with you guys at school. Alright guys, so I wanted to show you really quick, I just got in, how I ended up laying out my desks. So basically I have a group of six in the middle, and then this is a group of 8. Those 2 desks will be empty right now though, because I don't have kids for them. So yeah, that's how I ended up doing my desk. Over here I just have my to-do list from yesterday. So I did those last night. I just need to put those in, finish out Meet the Teacher, and do my schedule today. And then I will have pretty much everything ready for Meet the Teacher. So I think what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and get out my stuff to start stuffing. Those are folders, so I can go start doing those and putting them on the kids' desks, and then that way they'll be ready to start stuffing later. So I think that's what I'm going to do right now, and then we'll just kind of see what we end up getting done before the staff meeting. Really quickly before I get started, this is what I did for our communication folder. So I just have the kid's name, communication folder, Miss Barnhart's class, and then I just added some eucalyptus. So I printed these last night, so that's what I'm gonna go do now. I just thought I would show you what that looked like. Hey guys, so I'm sucking at vlogging this week, and I'm sorry. I'm stressed to say the least. My bra strap was hanging out. That's cute. Anyways, I thought I would hop on because it is literally 3:15. I'm supposed to leave work at 3:30. Not gonna do that today probably, which is fine, we can stay. I have a ton to do. This morning we had a staff meeting that lasted until 11:30. It was 2.5 hours long. I got a little bit of stuff done before that. Not much though. I did get my stuff sent to the printer for Meet the Teacher, so I'm about to go grab that and make copies and get that ready to go for tomorrow, because my first group comes in at 8:30. Probably gonna have to get here semi earlier, maybe like 7:30, 7:45, kind of like what I did this morning, so that I can get everything set up and make sure that I am like ready to go. But I still need to make a presentation for tomorrow. Gotta go get my stuff and get everything printed, finish stuffing the folders. They sent down more stuff today. I thought that was gonna be it, but they didn't send it all yesterday, so I have to put more stuff in folders that I've already done. And then yeah, so I'm gonna get to work, but I thought I would update you guys and tell you how I feel. Alright guys, so I'm on my way home now, obviously. I felt like I needed to hop on and chat with you guys because I have all kinds of emotions right now that I want to just talk about and document. And I also want to say I'm sorry, because I feel like I have not done the best at vlogging this week. Honestly, I went into this week knowing that it would be stressful and knowing that there would be a lot to do, but I wanted to try to document the experience as much as I could. I'm gonna have to put you down here so I can rest my arm. But I still feel bad because it's been a lot of me doing this, like just chatting and filling you guys in instead of actually showing you what I'm doing. And I know that that's not always that interesting. I know personally I like to watch vlogs where people actually show you what they're doing instead of just like saying this is what I'm gonna do. But it's just been a rough week, so I can probably guarantee that next week's gonna be the same until I kind of get in the routine and get a flow of things, especially in the classroom. So just kind of bear with me for the next couple weeks. I'm still going to try to do these vlogs for you, so at least you have something to see from my week, but I do feel like it's probably not that like interesting or exciting to watch. I do plan on sharing tomorrow everything that is on my students' desk for Meet the Teacher. I thought about doing a separate video for Meet the Teacher. I just don't think I'm going to have time at this point now, but I do want to share everything that's on my kids' desks and kind of like my slideshow and everything that I'm going to go through, so that anybody who may be watching this that's a first year teacher themselves, excuse me, that way you guys who's watching this that's a first year teacher themselves, I'm done. That way they can see like what I did and maybe get ideas from it. I know like this week I've been watching other people's Meet the Teachers so that I could kind of get ideas from it. So I feel like that's something that may be interesting to you guys, or helpful at least. So anyway, so to kind of document how I'm feeling right now, overwhelmed is like not even the word for that. I feel like I have so much to do, and I like when I last chatted with you guys, I went ahead and finished stuffing their folders. I got that done this afternoon, and then I tried to print out all of my Meet the Teacher stuff that they're going to sign for me. It's not really that much. It's a sign-in sheet and then like a little student info sheet and a little half card thing that just tells me how they're getting home, and the student info again, like some basic info. That way I can have a quick reference for it. And that way I can kind of keep it with me throughout the day and see, like, easily be able to see things that are important. But I tried to print it. I made it on my Mac at home, exported it into a PDF, put it on a flash drive, plugged it in at school, and for whatever reason, the printer would not print. It would act like it's going to, like, it would pull up and it would start printing, and then it would just print blank pages instead of actually printing my PDF. And I tried multiple ways. We just could not figure it out. Nobody could figure it out for me. Like, they were like, I don't know. Apparently this has happened to other teachers before. It just kind of like the printer picks and chooses when it's going to print a PDF and when it's not. It's best if it's like a Word document. But I didn't have Word at home. I have like just the Mac version of it. So that's what I use. But anyways, and I know you can export it to a Word document, but when I did that and pulled it up on my computer at school, it did not save my fonts. It changed the fonts since the fonts are not on the computer at school that I used, and I really wanted to have the fonts that I picked. So anyways, I'm going to print that out when I get home. I'm almost home now, so I'm just going to go in and print those sheets out, and then in the morning I'm just going to get there early and have to go in and make copies and get that set up first thing. So that's kind of that, but just overall I feel very stressed. I know it's going to be okay, and I just got to get through this week, but I do feel stressed. Anywho though, I'm almost home, so I'm going to go in, eat dinner, probably take a shower and relax for a minute, and then get to work on getting these things printed, getting my PowerPoint made, all that kind of fun stuff. So let's get to work. Alright guys, so it is obviously dark now. It's 9:15. I've been working since we got done with dinner. So very long evening, but I thought I would share what I ended up creating for Meet the Teacher and all that kind of stuff. I am going to show you in the morning what everything looks like, but I'm going to show you this stuff right now as well as some papers that I printed. So this is first. I just did a simple little slideshow. I'm going to do a really quick like 10-minute presentation. So I have just Meet the Teacher with my name and my emoji. Then I have some pictures of me and like our pups and the girls and Lane, and then Winthrop and Liberty, since that's where I have either graduated from or going now. Then I have a slide with our remind code and how to log in. Obviously, I'll black that out for you guys, but that is what's there. Then I just have some important things that the school asked us to talk about. The next two things are actually the same thing. So visitors, water, masks, breakfast and lunch will be in the classroom, what time arrival dismissal is, free and reduced lunch forms, car rider pickup tag, student handbook, and then I'm going to kind of talk them through the papers that are on their desks for them to fill out. So my goal or my plan is to have this parents come in, I'll greet them at the door, they'll sign in outside of the classroom, and then I will direct them and just tell them, you know, go find your student seat. You can have a seat there. We're going to do a short, quick little presentation. While you're seated, you can start filling out the paperwork that's to the left of the folder. So that will be that, and then I'll kind of go over that paperwork here. Then I have one for our classroom, so I'll talk about how I am going to manage behaviors. So that'll just be like my class cash system as well as our marble jar. Then I'm going to talk about homework and how that will work and what kind of folders they can look for, and then supplies. I bought all of my student supplies, so these are just some supplies that I need for the classroom, so tissues, hand sanitizer, that kind of stuff.
And then that'll pretty much be it. I'll just end it out with questions. So that is it for that. Now over here, oh man, these are already screwed up. I don't know how he managed that. Jeremiah helped me tape some of these, and then we decided to stop. But I just created this little thing that says, thanks for popping in. Love, Mrs. Barnhart. And we were taping a blow pop to each one. I'm going to wait until in the morning to do that though, because I don't think they're going to transport like this very well. But that's what I've got for that. All right, so this is the little brochure that I made. It just has welcome second grade, Miss Barnhart, our thing, it's blank on the back. And then I have some information on the inside for the parents, but some of that is like school specific, so I'm not going to show that. And then let's see what the rest of this is. That's the rest of my things. This is what I came up for our daily schedule. So I just printed it so that I could have it like at school tomorrow in case I needed it. So that is that. And then let me see what I need to skip here. I feel like there were some things. Okay. This is what I ended up doing for our sign-in sheet. So this will be outside the classroom. It just has student name, parent name. Do you have reliable internet at home, and what kind of device do you have? That's important for us because if we do end up going back remote or anything, I need to know that. Or we also started using like e-learning days to do bad weather makeup days instead of having to actually come back to school for them. So that'll be that. And then I created this little parent survey for all my kids. I'm gonna, or for all the parents to fill out. I'm gonna print this on this orange paper. And then I have back here somewhere, oh, come on. They're all stuck together right here. I did this, I'm going to print it on this blue paper, but this is what my team kind of has, and I just revamped it a little bit for what I wanted it. So basically it's just a small card. I'm going to print it on this cardstock like I was saying. It'll tell me how, like, their important information for right then, and then how they're getting home Monday, the rest of the first week, and then the rest of the year. So my plan is to print these, cut them out, and then maybe once they're filled out, I'll put them on like a binder ring or something so that I can have them nearby, or put them on a clipboard, something that I can have them at all times just in case I need to make a contact or I need to know something, especially for the first week so I can see how everybody's getting home. But yeah, so that's pretty much all it's going to be on their desk. So they'll only have a couple things to fill out. The school gave them one thing to fill out, and then the rest of it is stuff that can go home. So yeah, that's kind of what we've got. I think I'm going to have them, or I know I'm going to have them fill out the thing from the school. I cannot get this to straighten back up. I'm going to have them fill out the thing from the school tomorrow, as well as this. And then the other thing, the papers will go home, and then the little sheet right here, that will go home as well. And I'll just have them return it on Monday in the folders that I'm sending home. So they won't have too much to fill out tomorrow, which is good. But yeah, so that's kind of what I have for Meet the Teacher. So now that that is all done, I think I have a few dates that I'm going to put into my planner. And then I'm just going to call it a night. So I'll see you guys in the morning. My desks are all set. I just put the stuff on it that I showed you guys last night, and it is ready to go. We have about 25 minutes before parents get here. So I'm ready to get this going. All right, friends. So here is the spill on Meet the Teacher. I'm obviously on my way home. My mouth is so dry, I guess from like wearing my mask and talking all day, because obviously I hadn't been doing that all summer, like when I was just sitting at home. So my mouth is like super weird feeling right now. But anyways, my 8:30 group this morning went amazing. Everybody was there except for one. I had one no-show in that group with like no reason why, they just didn't come. And so that was good though. And then I had another one at 3 o'clock. That one was okay. I had quite a few people who didn't come to that one that were supposed to, but overall it was okay. After that though, let me just tell y'all, the afternoon was just crazy. So I started with I was really hungry. I thought that maybe the PTO would feed us dinner because they did that last year. I don't know why I thought that, because they never emailed us or anything, but I just didn't think about packing dinner or anything. I packed lunch and that was it. So I got hungry at like 4:45.
So I was like, that's fine. I'll scrounge up all the change I have and go visit the vending machine and get a bag of chips or something that, you know, something small that can just kind of hold me over until I get home for dinner. So I get all my change. I like dig through my car and my pocket, my purse, my pocketbook or whatever. I had $1.25 total. So I was like, okay, surely I can get something for $1.25. Something that's semi-healthy and will hold me for a little bit. So I go down there. Funyuns. Okay, I first wanted Cheez-Its. They were $1.75. I click on the Funyuns. They're $1.25. So I was like, yes, it's still going to be a great day. I'm going to have Funyuns for dinner. It's going to be okay. Go to put all my money in. The very last dime that I put in did not register. It like went in and made this terrible noise, and then it didn't come out the bottom. Like I thought it fell through to the little hole where you can go, like you can dig them back out or whatever. It did not. So I lost that dime. Didn't register it. So at that point, I didn't have enough to get Funyuns anymore. I only had enough at that point to get a pack of crackers. I got my pack of crackers. It was completely squished. 2 of the crackers were literally just crumbs in the bottom of the pack. So I'm like, whatever. I eat that, and I'm still super hungry. So I had like 45 minutes until my next meeting. So I was like, okay, I'll run to town right over here and go through like Bojangles or Wendy's and just get like some fries or something that, you know, can fill me up. Or even just like chicken or something for dinner. So I go to leave, I get halfway there, and I get a call that one of my parents is early. They were supposed to be there at 5:30. They were there at 4:45. So I have to turn around, I go back, talk to them or whatever, it was fine. And then after that, I had a brand new student added. She hadn't even been added to my roster yet, which was fine, like I don't mind, but I was just starving, and I was literally like to the point of like hunger that I was like shaky. Like it's terrible. Even right now I'm very like shaky and just like nauseous feeling almost from being so hungry. And so like I just couldn't focus straight, and I felt like everything was happening at once and I was getting a little overwhelmed, you know, but it's fine. And then I had my 5:30 group. I had a few people who not showed to that one either, or I think I only had one for that one. Maybe I didn't have any for that one. I think maybe everybody come to that one. I only had 4 total kids I didn't get to meet today, which I thought was pretty good. One of those hasn't registered yet, so we weren't able to like reach out to them to meet the teacher until they register. That's just kind of our policy at my school. So I technically only didn't meet 3 people that could have registered, or did and then didn't come or something. So I guess that was pretty good overall. But now I have 19 kids on my roster. Again, with 1 not registered, I have 18. Anywho, I got all of my planning done for next week, so that was good. Everything is printed, it's all filed away and ready to go. All my books are laid out. Everything is completely ready to go for next week, so that's awesome. I'm very excited that that is done. So my biggest focus tomorrow is going to be getting name tags and things made for the new girl, and then like getting everything off the desk for me, the teacher, and kind of organizing that and getting it ready to go home with the student on Monday, and then basically just getting stuff laid out for Monday at that point. That's pretty much it. That's all that I have left to do. And just kind of thinking, walking through my lesson plans and making sure that I am, you know, ready to go. So that's nice. It'll get better, but it's 6:30. I just got off work. I got to work this morning before 7:30. I got there early so that I could get everything ready, you know. So I have been there almost 12 hours. I'm exhausted. I'm ready to eat dinner and just chillax. I didn't even bring my stuff home because I was like, I'm not even worried about anything tonight. Like, this is just not happening. I am doing nothing when I get home. So that's the plan, but I'm gonna hop off here and go get to work. So yeah, I will chit chat with you guys later. Okay, so we are back at school now. It is now Friday, August 13th, Friday the 13th. That's great. It's right at 8 o'clock, so I just got here. The first thing I had to do was get the kids' folders off their desks for the 4, I think. Yeah, I had 4 that weren't able to come yesterday, so I did not get to meet them. So I had to get their folders off their desk and kind of get everything tidied up so everybody's desks are clean. I did go ahead and make a name tag for the child that came last night that is new. So she has a desk now and everything is ready to go. So with that being said, I think what I'm going to do first is start trying to divvy out their supplies and put their supply bins and stuff like that on their desk, or at least think through how I want to do that. If I'm not going to do it now, do I want to wait until the first day, that kind of stuff.
and just kind of start walking through my lesson plans logistically and thinking about what that's going to look like and making sure that I feel like I have everything covered. As you can tell, my voice is kind of going out today. I feel fine. I feel completely normal, except for being just a little bit tired. But yesterday was a whirlwind of emotions and just all kinds of stuff happening. So I feel like that's probably why I'm tired. I think my voice is kind of going out because I'm not used to wearing a mask all day and talking through that, since I didn't, do that over the summer as much. So I think that's why my voice is kind of going in and out. So if it sounds a little funny or if it gets worse throughout the day, then I apologize. But we are going to hit the ground running. I get off at 12 today. We only have a half day, so that should be really nice. So yeah, let's just go ahead and see what happens. All right, guys, so it is now the end of week 1. It is right at 12 o'clock, so I'm about to get out of here. But I wanted to show you what is on their desk for Monday morning. This is just a coloring sheet I found on Teachers Pay Teachers for free, and then I have their crayons on their desk. So when they come in, I'm just going to tell them get straight to coloring and don't mess with anything in their book bag, and then we'll kind of go from there. So thought I would just kind of give you an overview pan of the room as it is right now. It is definitely a hot mess, but we're going to get there. So this is what it's looking like right now, but this is the end of week 1. Let me turn you guys around and I'll kind of close this out. All right, guys, so we made it to the end of week 1, which is super great. I'm super excited to see all my kids on Monday and have everybody in here and just kind of get started with the school year and get into a routine. If y'all have any questions about anything I did this week or anything I used or anything you saw, definitely let me know in the comments and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can or whatever. I am planning on having this up this weekend, so it should be pretty relevant to what just went on or whatever. So anywho, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss all of the other weekly vlogs to come, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.